Hello everybody, I'm going to try something new today. I want to see if this works real quick. This is my first one for tonight. Explosions rock Michigan neighborhood as U.S. Army urban military training exercises begin in Telehub. Telehub is generally decent for a lot of things. I think this was actually given to me by one of you patriots out there. I'm sorry I haven't gone into this much, but actually Telehub is supposed to be a civilian intelligence agency. I don't know if it's just that or if it's an actual a news agency or what it is exactly. But a 10-day U.S. Army urban military training exercise has begun in Flint, Michigan, which I've gone over. With explosions rocking neighborhoods and scaring residents half to death who had no idea what was actually happening. With less than 3 hours between a city press release and the beginning of exercise, residents were left in the dark about an urban military training in their backyard. Most had no idea what was happening as their homes shook from the force of simulated explosions. It was like a big, huge explosion. It shook my house. And it shook the ground too. According to mlive.com, which I believe I showed you in the original video, a city press release training element of the U.S. Army are conducting training June 1 through June 12 in designated parts of southeastern Michigan, including the Flint area. So it is more parts than just Flint. The urban training conducted at a closed junior high school and complete with sounds you would normally only hear in a war zone will include the use of helicopters and simulated ammunition on top of detonations like the ones already felt by residents. A statement from the military confirmed without a doubt that the training is to prepare soldiers for deployment in urban settings like those in the United States, which the military PR doublespeak means to prepare them for use in American city near you. Training will give personnel the upper hand when they go into urban combat. Why all the urban military training? Training in Michigan is merely a latest example, a long line of urban military training that has either been conducted or announced in the last 3 months. With so much news being released in the alternative media in regards to the plans of martial law, one has to wonder, why are all of the sudden are we seeing this publicly happen now? Now, day after day, month after month, we see dozens and dozens of reports, mainly local mainstream news outlets, that detail some sort of urban training going on in their area, without even mentioning similar training and happening throughout the country. Simply put, if there wasn't something big planned for the near future, why would all this training be clustered in a few-month period rather than spread out over a few years? Every summer, there's an increase in domestic military training, but nothing in recent past like what we've seen. Alright, folks, there's a lot here. I'm not even going to read this. You already know the rules of the road for this. One of the guys on my post... one of the guys in... what is it? In the actual video that I put up, that's my kitten. She's going nuts on my leg, and I got thin pants on. I don't want to rip it. He basically said, we planned in Iraq, and we built cities in Afghanistan to simulate cities in Afghanistan. And we trained we built cities for like Kuwait in America to train to fight in those areas. And he says the only real idea behind any of this is to train on American soil, to have some kind of war type thing on American soil, whether it be domestics, whether it be internationals, whether it be the bad bankers. It is what it is.